the dark shorts, the champion, is somewhat of a slow starter. And Paul's best chances here might well be to go for a very fast start indeed, an unsettled Batten. Paul in the white shorts, former holder of this title, held it from 1973 to 74. And Paul predictably is making the fast start. Jimmy Batten, weighing 10 stone 12 and a half, and he's just 4 ounces heavier than Larry Paul. Larry Paul fights out of Wolverhampton, in fact was born in Liverpool and now lives in Shrewsbury. Jimmy Batten, of course, London born and bred, comes from Millwall, and Paul must feel he's walked into the Lions' Den here tonight, because the Albert Hall is packed with Batten supporters, and as far as I can hear, there aren't too many for Larry. Paul is a very inconsistent fighter. On his best nights he can look brilliant, and on his bad nights he can look terrible, and you never quite know which one's coming when. It's Batten's first defence of the title. Batten taller, more upright, very elegant and orthodox boxer, but is inclined to get caught in the early rounds. But to be fair to him, he got very badly caught earlier this year by a man from Philadelphia called Jimmy Savage, was put down in the first round and got up and stopped the American boxer in the second. So Jimmy has shown that he can get up off the floor and win. Harry Gibbs is the referee. Batten the champion in the dark shorts, Paul the former holder of the title. Both these men very well-known amateurs. Batten's a brilliant junior. Didn't have much of a senior career, turned pro early. Larry Paul is a former ABA senior champion and a junior champion as well. So between them there's a lot of experience, both amateur and pro. Paul's done some useful scoring in this opening round. And on balance, Paul just about shaded the opening round. Jimmy Batten, 22 next month, making the first defence of the title he won against Albert Hillman of London in February. Since then he's won 4 non-title fights against British and foreign opposition. Total record now after 3.5 years as a pro, 23 fights, 21 wins and 2 defeats against the same man, Peter Kane. There's an interested observer of this British light middleweight championship at the ringside, Dustin Hoffman.
Seconds out. Round 2.
This is Larry Paul's 5th British light middleweight title fight. He's won 2 and lost 2. He was, in fact, the first holder of this title when it was founded in 1973. It's the 11 stone division. Paul was the first champion. He beat Bobby Arthur to win it. Defended it once successfully. Since then, he's lost the title to Maurice Hope and failed to get it back again from Hope. And Hope, of course, relinquished the title, and Jimmy Batten, out of the same stable as Hope, won the vacant title earlier this year against Albert Hillman. And that's the recent history of the British Light Middleweight Championship. Of course, if Paul were to win this tonight, he would win a Lonsdale belt outright, with 3 victories in the championship. The feeling in the game is that if Batten survives the first few rounds, then he's likely to have come out the winner. what a good sneak right that was. Now that's just the sort of thing that's liable to discourage Larry Paul. Or anybody else come to that matter. Seems to have recovered fairly well, but he's getting very wild, clearly worried, and Batten's finding his way through accurately to the head. Good left hook from Batten. Everything's going into the head. Paul trapped on the ropes, can't get away. End of the round coming up, won't come up a moment too soon for Larry Paul. There it is. Oh, that was a torrid round indeed. Torrid and horrid for Larry Paul. And it was all done with a right hand. Larry Paul, 25 years old. Well, it was a beautiful sneak right hand from Batten, brought over short and crisply, and Paul took it full on the chin. And he was up, really, very unwisely, almost before the count had started, and Harry Gibbs motioned him on. He could have done with the count.